damage control. In 1996, we had this person in our community, which really wasn't much of a community back in 1996. It was sort of a ministry, a quote-unquote church, whatever you want to call it. I'm uncomfortable with those terms, but they seem to have fit at that particular time in our development. We had this person who was, how shall I say it, a raving lunatic. She was nuts. She was crazy, and I could get into how crazy she was, but you probably wouldn't believe me. Fact of the matter is, however, she influenced a plethora of people. In the final analysis, possibly 20 or 30 people left our ministry simply because of this person. Now, how does a person that's crazy do so much damage? Let's not even consider, at this point, intelligent people. I have a friend who's he's a genius for manipulating, coercing, getting what he wants out of situations. Now, most people can't even deal with lunatics coming into situations and manipulating and controlling them. Psychiatrists, psychologists will tell you that borderline personality disorders can destroy entire communities or whatever. And what a borderline is somebody likes to essentially come in, divide, and conquer. Again, my question is, how can one person do so much damage? Because guess what? They should not be able to. They do it because people do not know how to respond. They're not solid. Their relationships aren't real. And ultimately, their response, because of their spiritual sickness, the response to the situations are improper. They respond out of inferiority. They respond out of lust. They respond out of laziness. They respond out of fear. All these responses to somebody telling you something will obviously, inevitably lead everything to a bad place. It is not a given that this should happen. In fact, it should not happen. I repeat, people should not be able to come in and cause division. How do we make sure this does not happen? 5 dynamics once again. Firstly, there's gossip, slander, abuse, division, whatever. Secondly, it is brought to the surface. Everything is communicated about. I've always said, if you could stand up in a church or wherever and say everything about yourself and still be loved, accepted, and forgiven, it is a healthy place. If you cannot, leave. You need a community, you need a group or whatever where everything is brought to the surface. There are no secrets. Secrets are dark and will go to a dark place every time. Thirdly, we need love, we need wisdom, and we need boundaries. Fourthly, we need action. Okay? In other words, number 3, we get a clear perspective, not a hateful perspective, not a perspective that allows people to walk on us or anything. We have a clear, loving perspective where we can see things for what they truly are. And then fourthly, we have action. And fifthly, we remain organic. In other words, it's real. The situation is real. And real grows. And real grows the way it's supposed to. And real will bring things to the surface in its own sweet time. Love is an action. Sometimes love is a hug. Sometimes love is communicating with somebody. And sometimes, to be blunt, love is making sure some asshole doesn't screw around with the other people in your life, your family, your community, whoever. Love sometimes can be tough. This is the Love Guru. Have a good day.